Namaskar, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all very warmly to this live and interactive session on School Leadership Development by National Centre for School Leadership, that is NCSL at NIEPA, which is National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration. And today the topic that we have taken up is very beautiful as always. It is Leading Employability Skills in Higher Secondary School of Assam. So, if you have questions, if you want to speak to your expert, if you want to know about this journey more, you want to share your own experiences, suggestions, feedback, do get in touch with us. This special, special session is actually for all the school heads of the country. So, let me introduce you all to our guest today. We are joined by Dr. Pooja Singhal. She is Assistant Professor from NCSL, NIEPA. Welcome to the session, ma'am.
Thank you.
We are also joined by Ms. Nilakshi Datta. She is Principal from GB Chaukhani Higher Secondary School, Markham District, Tinsukia, Assam. Welcome to the session, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste. जी. So, students, learners and viewers, अगर आप चाहें तो मैम से कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, उनसे डायरेक्टली बात कर सकते हैं और जो भी डाउट्स हैं उन्हें क्लियर कर सकते हैं. Please take down our phone number, which is 8800440559 और आप हमें ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं and the email ID is dth.class12@ciet.nic.in. इस वक्त हमारा ये लाइव एंड इंटरैक्टिव सेशन आप देख रहे हैं हमारे eVidya चैनल नंबर 6, 9 एंड 12 पर, साथ ही साथ हमारे YouTube चैनल ncertofficial पर. तो आप YouTube पर जी हाँ कमेंट सेक्शन में जाके भी अपने क्वेश्चंस टाइप करके हमें भेज सकते हैं एंड यू कैन कनेक्ट विद अस. सो लेट्स मूव अहेड इन द सेशन एंड टाइम फॉर मी टू टेल यू द टॉपिक वंस अगेन. इट इज leading employability skills in higher secondary school of Assam. So I will request Pooja ma'am to begin this conversation and to tell us more about this journey through the eyes of our expert. Ma'am, please.
Harpreet, as you know that our today's session title is Leading Employability Skills in Higher Secondary School of Assam. So today we are going to discuss about important issue, that is employability skills and how this can be inculcated in our school students that we are going to learn today. So that's why we have invited Srimati Nilakshi Datta and today we are going to learn so many things from her and how she is inculcating all these skills in their school students. So let us talk to her.
Absolutely, बहुत कुछ सीखने वाले हैं हम नीलाक्षी मैम से. So नीलाक्षी मैम, Pooja ma'am will definitely be in a great conversation with you on behalf of all of us. But मेरा एक basic question है आपके लिए. Ma'am, please tell us something about your school, where it is located, क्या environment है और कैसे आपने कुछ major changes किए हैं. एक brief मैम ज़रूर दीजिए.
Our school is located in Markham, in Tinsukia district. It is 7 kilometers away from Tinsukia. The school is surrounded by the tea gardens, mostly by the tea gardens and nearby villages.
Right.
So we have almost 70% of the school students of our school are from tea garden community, and the rest is from other nearby villages and from the other backward classes of the society. So we have basically it was a boys school from 6 to 10, and this year we have introduced girl student in class 6, and the plus 2 stage higher secondary sections we have girl students, and we have total 18 numbers of teachers, but out of the 18 numbers 2 teachers are adjusted in tea garden model school, and presently 16 numbers of teachers are working in the school.
Of enrollment of students in your school, ma'am?
It's 1006.
Okay, that's a great number actually. And we also wanted to know that what are the major challenges that you have faced when you joined this particular school?
Ma'am, the major challenges are the absenteeism of the students. So absenteeism is very high in our school. As I have told you earlier, that most of the students are from tea garden community, and they are parents and from the daily wage earners family, and these families prefer their children to work in some factory or somewhere else so as to earn some money and to the family, to get some money to the family. And the parents think that the education of the student is not a concern of the parents. It is not the duty of the parents. It is the sole responsibility is on the school, and it is the duty of the school to educate their children. The next thing, during this the sowing season, the absenteeism is again high, and again in harvesting season, the absenteeism is again high. So these are the things, and especially the tea garden students, they use colloquial language, which is they are very much familiar to, and they understand and they can answer the questions. But while writing the answers of the questions, some problem is seen while composing sentences in this standard language. They face a lot of difficulties and cannot express what they actually want to express. So these are the challenges we are facing with the students presently in our school. Besides, the most of the students, it is noticed that most of the students, they prefer to go for activities beyond classroom. That is another problem. And again, the addiction to mobile phone, it is a universal problem at the present day. So these are the challenges we are facing, and the rate of these challenges are very high in our school.
Right. So a lot of challenges you are facing, and in terms of, we can say that mobile addiction, this is also the major problem in these days. And I think if we divert their mind in the positive direction, then we can solve these type of issues. So we also want to know that regarding employability skills, so many things you are doing in your school. So first of all, we want to know that how you have inculcated this handloom skills in your school and how you are arranging all these things.
Well, ma'am, the students I have seen, they are more interested. I have already told you that they are more interested in walks beyond classroom. So now a trend is developed here in Assam for the hand-woven clothes, wearables. So I think as more as 30% of the girls of our school hails from village areas, and where they are very much acquainted with this traditional loom.
Right.
So besides, a few of our teachers are also very much interested in this, in traditional weaving and traditional loom. So once I decided with teacher and our students that we should set up a loom here in the school, and the students at their leisure time, the girl students, they will learn it. Those who know it well, they will teach others. So accordingly, we have two MDM worker, a cook. So they are also very much efficient in this loom system. So I engaged them all to set up this handloom here in our school.
Right.
So,
and yes, we can also watch one video here which is related with this handloom skills.
Yes.
Yes, let's watch the video.
लाइट साथ दी थे ते पोवा भालाई थे
So we have seen here a little video clip where we can see that how the students are learning this particular skill with more interest, and after 12th whether they are taking this particular skill for employment.
Once, ma'am, in the villages, in most of the girls who are coming from the villages, they are opting, and they are this producing good number of this gamuchas during Bihu season. They are producing as our government has banned the gamuchas coming from the coming outside from Assam. So now this trend is developing here, ma'am, and this has benefited the students. They are after school at home they are weaving the gamuchas.
Right. So basically employment skills are the skills which the employer looking in the future employees. So this is really a helpful skill which students can take up in future as well. And regarding banana in the lemon cultivation also, we want to know from you how you are giving this particular skill to your students.
Well, banana and lemon cultivation, as we have basically the boys from 6 to 10, and the boy students are not at all interested inside the classroom. And the traditional system, I personally feel the traditional system of teaching inside the classroom is not at all satisfactory to them. As this is the age of technology, and already they have used the mobile phone and they have learned a lot from the mobile phone. So I think the traditional classes cannot attract their attention, especially when they are not interested in studies. They prefer to walk outside the classroom. That is why I approached the agricultural department of the district, and I bought 70 numbers of tissue culture banana plant, and that I planted in the school with the help of our teacher Manoj Kumar, and ex-students. A few ex-students has helped in this gardening, and then again the present students, they all have helped in setting up this garden. So here I have done to show them that we can earn our livelihood by opting agriculture as a profession.
Yes.
So at the same time, I have planted these lemon trees, and I have already told you that I have planted 200 numbers of lemon trees. 200 numbers are there. Probably it will fruit next year or the year after. And I'm expecting if these 200 numbers of trees started yielding lemons, a huge number of lemons will be collected, and by selling those amount of lemons, we may earn some revenue which we may spend for the maintenance of the school and for the benefit of the school. So at the same time, this gardening will serve two purposes. Firstly, this will help the school for getting some money, and secondly, this will make the students interested and eager to learn agriculture and its usefulness and its benefits, ma'am.
Right. And along with this, I think you are also providing the power of self-reliance to the students, because later on in future life they have to use this skill. So yes, you are doing wonderful job, and this is really a very interesting thing where the students can be engaged, where the students can take more interest, and yes, along with the handloom, your banana in the lemon cultivation is really very interesting. And regarding cooking skills and bakery skills also, you are doing something in your school?
Yes, ma'am. Bakery. I am inspired by an ex-student, and she is staying near the school, and I have seen her this making cakes, birthday cakes, especially the birthday cakes, and per day she makes at least average 5 cakes, and thus she is earning a good amount of money. So being inspired by that, I thought if this can be taught to our students, if training on this bakery item can be given to the girl students, they will be benefited. And I think the areas where they live and where they come from, they will be able to earn good amount of money from this business. So that is why I asked that ex-student,
yes,
and a few more to organize a workshop in the school where they train the students for a week, and a good number of students learn this making cakes, but it's not with that perfection. And after that, they took 1 week training from the same girl, and now they are doing this in their localities.
Right.
which is excellent.
And I think, Harpreet, nowadays student like boys are also interested in these
Yes.
type of skills,
Yes.
and in banana and lemon cultivations, girl student can also be involved. So
Yes.
this type of stereotype that can also be broken.
Of course, they
during
are
the
being
time.
broken, and
Yes.
of course, there is proper equality when it comes to learning the skills. And as they say, these are basic life skills. Cooking is a
Right.
basic life skill. To grow something is a basic skill, and ma'am, you and your school is definitely doing a wonderful job here.
Yes. So I think, ma'am, boy students can also be involved in this. They will also enjoy this particular skill.
Yes, ma'am. Boys
Yes.
were also there, but at that time I told them that you go for different work. There I appeared some biased woman. So this time again I am arranging it on 11 January. Again this workshop will be held, and this time I will allow the boy students, as we know how passionate the boys are for these culinary activities.
Yes, yes, yes. So varied skills you are providing in your school. Along with this, I think you have shared with me regarding vermicomposting. So we also want to know that how vermicomposting thing can be taught to students and how they are taking it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, the idea of vermicompost came from my cultivation, as I have started banana planting, lemon tree planting. While working for this, the matter of manure came, and I thought how it would be if instead of going for synthetic manures, we go for this organic compost. So as the idea came, we started. Here also I have used the services of our ex-student, the person whom you were showing wearing a yellow t-shirt. He is the ex-student of the school, and he is doing a lot for organic agriculture and organic for fertilizer. So I invited him. He guided me how to make the vermicompost pit and how to develop the vermicompost. So as per his guidance, I made normally the pit is this concrete pit is needed. Normally it requires the length of the pit should be 1.5 meter and the breadth should be 1 meter. But here I have this extended, I have not followed that in total. We have made the pit a bit large. After that, we spread the wood dust in the bottom layer, and then again we spread the sands. Then again black soil I have used, and after that the biomass is spread on that. The left out vegetables, egg shells, vegetable peels, etc., etc. And after that, after 1 or 2 weeks, the cow dung slurry, cow dung is also sprinkled there, and thereafter we brought 12 or 15 numbers of earthworm, Assam foetida. This breed is good for vermicompost. So I put them there, and then I covered it with gunny bags, moisture gunny bags, and regularly water was sprinkled on it to maintain the temperature and temperature and the moisture of the pit. So it took 25 days to get the compost. So I have got 4 times I have taken the compost, and as I am showing the students and emphasizing and giving importance on agriculture, so that I have the vermicompost I started, and that vermicompost I have used in my garden. I have a flower garden also, very little, and a little kitchen garden is also there. So I have used, specially corianders are given there, and this vermicompost is used there, and I have used this vermicompost in my flower gardens. I am just doing all this little activity just to show the students how we can be self-dependent, and we can do something from our own. So this is the thing, ma'am.
Right, and here we can also watch a video related to vermicompost.
Yes, ma'am. From 15, it has grown to a lot as it reproduced first.
আজি আমি ৰুইছোঁ মানে আমাৰ নিজৰ ভাৰ্মিকম্পোষ্ট এটা আছে, তাত যিমান সাৰবিলাক ওলাইছিলে সেই সাৰবিলাক প্ৰথমতে আমি ইয়াত দি লৈছোঁ। ইয়াত গোটেইখিনিতে আমি লগাইছোঁ সাৰখিনি, মাটিৰ লগত মিহলি কৰি লৈছোঁ। তাৰপিছত মাটিখিনি কোমল কৰি আমাৰ ছাত্ৰসকলে কৰিছে, মাটি মিহলি কৰিছে, সাৰৰ লগত প্ৰথমবাৰ এবাৰ মিহলি কৰি ৰাখি দিয়া হ'ল। তাৰপিছত এতিয়া আমি পুলিবিলাক ৰুইছোঁ, আৰু এওঁলোকে এই সাৰখিনি আনিছে, উঠাই আনিছে, আমাৰ ভাৰ্মিকম্পোষ্টৰ য'ত হৈছে তাৰপৰা উঠাই আনিছে। আমি এতিয়া এইখিনি দিব, এনেকৈ আমি ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীক সহযোগত এইখিনি কৰিছোঁ।
আমি এইটো কেঁচুৱাৰ দিছোঁ ইয়াত বিদ্যালয়তে প্ৰস্তুত কৰা আমাৰ নিজৰ। যোৱা বছৰ আমি কেঁচুৱাৰ কাৰণে আমি কিছুমান কাম আৰম্ভ কৰিছিলোঁ, আৰু সেইকাৰণে আমি এবাৰ কেঁচুসাৰ দিছোঁ, যাতে আমাৰ নিজৰ যাতে গঠনটো যাতে ভাল হয়, আৰু ই যাতে থাকিব পাৰে ইয়াৰ যাতে শাৰীৰিক গঠন যাতে ভাল হয়। গতিকে আমি স্কুলতে প্ৰস্তুত কৰা কেঁচুসাৰ আমি ইয়াত দি নিজেই আমি বস্তু বা ফুল ডাঙৰ
this is really very interesting here. We have seen that how this practical exposure or the hands-on practice is really helpful for the students to learn the whole process, the real process of the things. So this is really very interesting, and hopefully this is also helpful for the students. And moving further to the next initiative which you have taken in your school, that is related to the project wing. We want to know about this particular initiative, ma'am.
Well, ma'am, our school, we have lots of plants inside the campus. So after school, when everyone goes to their home, I still remain there for some works. The chirping of the birds, when I hear the chirping of the birds around me, all my fatigues vanishes. And thus, while working, one day I saw on the ventilator near my table the nest of a bird, and a nest of a bird with some its siblings. So this inspired me a lot. I told my experience to a teacher named Rinjim Das. Immediately she designed a plan for bird preservation and bird culturing, and she with the help of the students, with the cartoons we carry things with the cartoons and with hard paper, she made several nest, little, and set it in different point of the school. And interestingly, the birds that used to visit those nests, and all the students, they grew interested while they found the birds coming and moving from this nest, and they started giving them food, water, etc. This is still going on, and you'll be happy to know that the yellow pigeon, once a few yellow pigeon also visited the school, and now the school campus has lots of birds. And 2 or 3 days ago, I think, one flamingo was also seen in the school, and I was so happy to see the flamingo, and I thought of keeping that flamingo forever in the school, but our bird is born free, and it flew away. Still, I am expecting that the flamingo will come back again, and thus we shall be able to give a beautiful shelter for the birds in our school. And here, all our students are, though the students are very fickle-minded, still they are helping in this project, and they are also doing a lot for keeping the birds inside the school.
Right. Yeah. So this is a beautiful initiative. We can see in the picture also, you know, ma'am is expecting the bird back actually. And of course, when you stay close to the nature, students learn a lot of things. They learn how to live organically, how to eat organic food, and how to be a simple, natural person. So environment actually leaves a very beautiful impact. Good environment leaves a beautiful impact on the minds of the students, I guess.
Yes, very true.
Right. So what else, ma'am, we have with you? I mean, another feather in your cap, if you would like to share.
Ma'am, I'd like to share one thing to you all regarding its employability.
Yes.
So the day I took charge as principal of the school in 2015, I found that the students had a habit of going outside during the tiffin break, during tiffin hours. So I regarded that to be very dangerous, and as a lot of this threats are there in going out from the school at school hours. So I called a few women of the neighborhood and I requested them if they could serve some eatables during the recess from 12:10 to 12:45. And they agreed accordingly. And from the next day, 5 women of the neighborhood, they came to the school with homemade food like puris, sabzi, then again the cutlets, egg boil, and any local variety which they started coming to the school, and I closed the gate of the school so that the students cannot go outside and occur any and cause any unwanted incident.
Right.
So in this way, I have seen that the students have eaten from these vendors very nicely, and this has encouraged the students, girls. The girls ask them how much they earn in a month. So one woman who was very needy, she told the students that she earns about 5,000 in a month by selling the foods in the school. The girls seemed very excited hearing this, and they knew that the money can be earned by this way also. And by doing this, I think by doing this, I have empowered the women of the locality, neighborhood, and serving the community. At the same time, I am also being benefited by getting the amount from them.
Right.
As for setting up their temporary shop in my school, they each of the women give us 20 rupees per day. Thus, in a day I get 120 rupees, and in a week I get almost 700 or something, like 720 or something like that. The amount, that is a huge amount for us for a school, and that amount I use for the sweeper that I have kept for the school, and that amount I have paid to the sweeper. Right. So in this way I have running the school and doing the activities. That is all, ma'am.
Absolutely, ma'am. And we also see a visual of free library on the screen, but since we are running short of time, we have to wrap up our session here. But we would like to congratulate you for your contributions, what you have done so far and what you aim to do. I mean, it's indeed benefiting not just the students, their parents, but the community as a whole. Right, Pooja, ma'am?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us, for giving us your time. We are really grateful for your contribution to the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you to ma'am for giving me the opportunity to share my experience in such a big platform. So thank you once again, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So I would also like to thank Dr. Pooja for her time, for her contribution to the session also. Ma'am, what a great conversation we had with the ma'am. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you. And now it's time for me to wrap up this session, but before I leave, it's time to update you about NCERT textbooks. Yes, these books are available across the country. You can buy them offline and online as well. So if you want to download the PDF versions as of now, please log on to Diksha app, ePathshala and NCERT website. Till we meet next, this is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you. Namaskar.